think that airplane's finally gone. This is a walk around video of our 2003 Acura NSX. If it's been a minute since we've been on bringing trailer, but we do have the squeaky windsock if anybody remembers that. So if you hear some random squeaking, it's not the car. We just rinsed this off. It's amazing how nice a black NSX looks when it's squeaky clean. Just sinister. So not a whole lot of things to nitpick with this paint. It's very indicative of its mileage, just under 30,000 miles. If we zoom in a little bit, you can see kind of typical very light paint chips and a few scuffs on the lower painted portion of the front bumper cover. And then if I move down here to the lower lip, typical scraping from above ground drains and such. Come back across here a little bit closer this time. Front license plate bracket is present if you don't want to pay the no front license plate tax in a state where you have to have that, or you can just run it without. That's probably what I would do, but it's there if you need it. Tow hook cover. Moving up to the headlight lenses. Try to keep my shadow out of the way. And then I'll take a swipe across the hood. Really, not a lot to nitpick here. There are a few rock chips, very small, considering how the finish, the black finish, they don't really pop out a lot as they do with some black cars. If this was a Colorado car, it'd probably have quite a few more rock chips on it, but it's a California car, so it doesn't. Moving to the windshield, I'd call it light overall chipping with a few larger chips. Probably the most offensive is right there. You can kind of see it, just to create some relative motion. It's not directly in the driver's view, but it is noticeable, especially under the microscope here. There's another one right there. And then target top, rubber seals are nice. Doesn't leak, which we've tested with the manual car wash method. Rear window, there's an aftermarket engine cover underneath there. I'll show you that here in a little bit. But lightly tinted windows, nothing that'll get you pulled over. Here's the driver's side of the target top. And then moving to the rear deck lid. So this is actually probably the biggest gripe you could find cosmetically. I love this rear wing. The original wing is included and in excellent condition. But when they mounted this wing, you can just see some touch-up paint areas here on the right rear fender, and then some scratches, almost deep scratching here. I'll try to get that on a different angle. Again, very forgivable. You know, nothing that anybody's gonna nitpick at a Cars and Coffee, but if you went to a concourse, they might take issue with that. Here's the leading edge of that wing, just has a few paint chips on it. But you know, in my opinion, I like that wing. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it. We have the stock one. There's a very light scratch here. I'll try to get the reflection. We did a paint correction of this vehicle when we got it. We were conservative. We didn't go too deep in the finish. I always feel like less is more, and I would prefer to leave more clear coat than to do an invasive paint correction and take a lot off, which gives you less to work with in future paint corrections. So the wheels, I'll move down the sides and then I'll turn it around. Wheels are finished, powder coated in bronze. Certainly, you know, I like the look of it. If you don't like it, you could find a set of OEM wheels, keep these as a spare, or have them refinished. Personally, I think they work great with the whole presentation of the car, just slightly modified. Gives it more of the sinister look, which really accentuates the black and the wing, but everybody's different, so if you don't like those, they could easily be replaced with either being refinished or replaced with OEM colored wheels. There's the mirror, door pull, just a few light scratches there. And then moving along the bottom, reset my viewfinder here. You know, again, like if this was a Colorado car, I think we'd see a lot more rock chips there. Rear wheel. And then moving around the back. Here's the rear lenses. It's so funny, every time I make a bring trailer videos, every airplane and helicopter in like a 30-mile radius decides to come land at the airport, so hopefully that background noise isn't too loud. And then here's the right front, moving front to rear. Passenger side door pull, passenger side mirror glass, and then the lower edge here. Right rear wheel, painted brake calipers underneath. These look really nice in black. There you go. I'll do one more walk around showing the whole picture, and then we'll bring it over to the hangar and do the interior. This helicopter is getting close. All right, there it is. We'll move it and we'll shoot the interior before this helicopter lands on us.